And we are live. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. We are back live again with Invicta's top featherweight prospect, Pam Bam Sorensen. Welcome back, Pam.
Thank you. Thanks for having.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I got some questions, Pam. This is the thing, guys. Last time we talked to Pam, Pam was getting ready to try out for the Ultimate Fighter, and all those we've seen all those featherweights there, all those veterans there, and we know how this whole thing has happened. So, Pam, my first question to you is: first of all, walk us through the tryouts. What was that like?
The tryouts that were easy. We went in, we rolled, they matched us up with a random person, and we rolled with them for I think it was a minute and a half. Then we hit
Mm-hmm.
pads for 3 minutes, and they sent like half of us home, and then the rest of us stayed. And some of us did an interview that night, and the other half of us didn't. It was weird, and the
And
whole
the whole
or
thing was just weird, huh?
yeah, I thought it was weird from the get go that like half of us did the interview the first day, like half of us are like, "Oh, you guys don't have to do it," and yeah, and
Wow.
even a couple days later, we did a formal interview, and like they asked me no questions whatsoever. They were like, "Oh,
Really?
we know who you are." The only thing they asked was like, "Why do you think you're not in the UFC already?" But everybody else had like detailed questions about their life and stuff, and so I don't know. I feel like they already had their minds made up.
You're breaking up a little bit on me, Pam.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. So you said the whole process was just kind of. This is what I gather. It was just a little strange, and you said, and if I could hear you right, did you say that they asked you why do you think you're not in the UFC?
yeah, that was the only question they asked me.
So what was your response to that?
I said I don't know. My most recent fights have been at 45, and before there had never been a featherweight division in the UFC. So
Wow, wow. So who did you, if you don't mind me asking, who did you have the opportunity to roll with while you were there?
I rolled with Faith.
Okay, okay. How was she?
It was good. I think it was a bit heavier. She just had a baby, so she was a bit heavier. I don't want to say out of shape, but not in shape,
Right, right,
fight shape.
right. There was a lot of good. There was a lot of good competition there. I mean, what was it like when? First of all, what was it like seeing all that competition, all those top featherweights in the world in one place, and what did it feel like when Cyborg came in?
It was really nice. We all knew Cyborg was going to be there. Um, it was just nice because UFC had always said there's not enough talent in the featherweight division, and I think by the numbers that showed up, it kind of showed that there is.
Right, right, absolutely. So I mean, so they decided to not go with all these veterans that are currently there. They decided to go with hot, fresh new talent. I mean, what did they give you like a call and tell you that, or did they was like after you left, it was just like whatever.
Oh, that was we didn't find out for they originally told us, oh, we'll start to find out in like 2 to 3 weeks. Some of them who failed their medicals found out first that they did not make it. They weren't gonna make it. Um, and the rest of us they kind of swung along and up until a couple days before everybody flew out.
Really?
Yeah, they even a couple of us they even sent cash to, which they said that they were only going to do that if you made the show.
You said they're gonna send text to you.
Or they send like so you could like film your life before you head to the show.
Okay, okay, yeah. Wow, that's. I mean, to me, I didn't understand what the intentions of the UFC was when I seen the roster for tough. So my thoughts. I mean, my question to you is, what is your thoughts on that? I mean, what is your thoughts with them? choosing girl to potentially fight Cyborg, the lesser experienced girls versus the girls who could give her the best fight, the most entertaining fights.
I I wonder if the winners gonna fight Cyborg. They have a girl who hasn't even made her pro debut yet.
Right. Yeah.
Like, who's gonna commission that? Who's gonna fight? Nobody. So
Yeah.
I don't know what their plan is, but I think it's kind of a shit season. Just a joke.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh, Pam. um, I mean, so they've got some heavy hitters in there. I mean, they've got Leah Letts and they've got a couple of other girls. You know what I'm saying? But do you think that that's like the level of talent that is gonna? I mean, what do you? My question is, do you think that's the level of talent that could compete with the Megan Andersons and the Holly Holmes? You know?
No, and they don't have the size. They're like Penny Kianza, very
Yeah.
talented, but even with her strikes at 35, she doesn't do a lot of damage.
Right.
She's taller, but she's very petite. Like
Right.
most of the girls who are out there, they don't really have the size to compete at 45.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's true. So we definitely got to watch, this season of The Ultimate Fighter because, I mean, this season's going to tell us a lot. A lot of people were speculating that they were just going to sign some of you girls, and just not put you guys through the hassle of going through tough when you guys are all veterans. You know what I'm saying? Is there any truth to that?
Not that I know of.
Uh
I
oh.
I haven't heard anything. And my personal opinion is they just want Cyborg's contract to be done, and they want to be done with the division. It makes sense why they
Yeah.
picked a bunch of 35ers for tough.
Yeah, I mean that seems to be the direction it's going in because Cyborg's talking about going here, Cyborg's talking about going there, and there's not many fights going on in the division, so that is what it is. We'll find out what's going on with that later. Over the past month or so, Pam, on Twitter, there's been some speculation. A lot of people, kind of trying to figure out who could be Cyborg's next opponent. And a picture came out with you and Cyborg on it. What was your reaction to seeing something like that?
Um, I mean, it's a fight that I want. It's a fight I've wanted for a very long time. So I mean, it's kind of nice to see that there's some people behind me who also want to see that fight.
Yes. I mean, and it got quite some buzz, Pam. And I was like, well, a lot of fights have started just that particular way. So, I mean, what if has anything became of that?
No, nothing.
Okay.
I've gained a few trolls, but that's about it.
Oh yeah. Oh, the trolls are gonna always be out there, Pam.
Yeah.
So so what is next for Pam? What is Pam up to? Is there any Pam got any fight news for us?
Yes, it has not been announced yet. I just signed a contract for a fight. It's a ways out still,
Hmm.
but it hasn't been announced yet, so I can't say when it is or who it's against.
Oh man, guys. If you guys know, this is the second interview where someone can't reveal their next fight. Uh oh. So what are you expecting from this opponent? You can't tell us who it is, but what kind of fight are you expecting?
Um, I think my opponent's in for a rude awakening. I think she has a pretty record, but she hasn't been tested by anybody who's anybody yet.
Right, right.
So I think, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a good fight. But I, I think she's in for a long.
Oh boy. So Pam's got a fight coming up, guys. You heard that. So we can't figure out who it is. We don't know who it is yet. So what has been going on, Pam, since the whole tough thing, didn't go or whatever? What's Pam been up to since then?
Well, I pouted for a while and I felt self, and then I got over it. Now I'm back in the gym, just looking for other fights.
You still so are you expecting can you tell us that if this next fight is an Invicta?
Yes, it is an Invicta.
Okay, all right. Ooh, I'm gonna have to search the Invicta roster and try to figure out who Pam's fighting next. This is gonna be exciting. So what do you think about so the Nico Montano and Valentina Shevchenko fight is happening. So what is
Yes.
your thoughts? What is your thoughts on that? You know,
Um,
looking
I,
at the face off and whatnot.
I fought Nico when I still fought at 135.
Yes.
Um, Nico's she's surprisingly scrappy. She's not going to be the pretty fighter that Valentina is. I think it's not going to be as clear cut as a lot of people think it is. I think it's going to be a good
Yeah.
fight.
Yes, absolutely. I think the same thing. I really do. I mean, a lot of people and Valentina's. You know, if you watch the interviews, you know, read the articles and whatnot, and Valentina says she's not looking over Nico. But if you look at what she says and you know her mannerisms in the interviews when people ask her about Valentina, does it kind of seem to you like she's kind of overlooking Nico a little bit?
No, I think that's just Valentina's personality. Like, I don't think she cares who she fights. I think she just wants to fight, and
Right.
I don't think the person matters at all.
So Tanya Evinger is making her bantamweight debut against Ketlin Vieira. What do you think about that?
That'll be a good fight. That one. I'll definitely watch it. It's in Brazil, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a good one. I'll be rooting for Tanya.
Yeah. You know, who do you think? Who do you think? Who do you think wins between? Let's see if this is my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I think that if Tanya Evinger could pull off a win against Ketlin Vieira's ranked, you know, pretty high. She's probably like one fight away from a title shot. I think so. So if Tanya Evinger beats her, do you think they would probably pair Kat Zingano against Tanya Evinger?
I hope so. Um, Either that or maybe even Holly Holm or Anna Nunes is going to be out for a little bit with fighting Cyborg at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And see, they seem to move Holly back up in position. So if Tanya gets past Ketlin, hopefully Holly would be next.
That would be nice. That would be really nice. Do you think Cyborg? I mean, do you think Amanda Nunes is going to present any kind of problems for Cyborg, or do you think Cyborg? I mean, you know, Amanda's just another bantamweight that she's going to destroy.
Um, I don't know. I think Cyborg stronger. I think Amanda fights how Cyborg used to fight. She just kind of throws for the fences.
Right.
And I think Cyborg will be able to take anything Nunes has to throw at her. And I think
Hmm.
I think it'll go Cyborg way though.
That'll be an interesting fight. That'll definitely be an interesting fight. I just don't know if Amanda Nunes, because it seems like Amanda Nunes is hesitant to fight Cyborg. I'm not sure if she'll be, you know, in the mental part of it, because she seems like she doesn't really want to fight Cyborg. To me,
But
she,
that's the impression
go
I've
ahead.
gotten. It sounds like, hey, you, I want to fight you. I'm going to call you out. Wait, no, I need a year to get ready. Who does that?
Oh yeah. But my biggest question is, you know, like it's either got to be one of two things with the UFC. They either want Cyborg out or they want Cyborg to look a certain way. My question is, why wouldn't they grab the girls who could give Cyborg the best runs for her money, who could put on the most entertaining fights? You know, why not choose those specific women?
That's a great question. I have no idea what the answer is. I think they're hoping for like some super fights. But that fight she had with Yana, anybody really want to see that? No.
Say that one more time.
Like they want super fights versus her versus Amanda. But when you look at for
Yeah.
other opponents, did anybody want to see her versus Yana? No.
No. No. A lot of people didn't want to see that. No.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't.
So
Yeah.
that's Well, you got Megan Anderson. You got people picking on Megan Anderson again. What do you think about her coming out with her depression issues?
Um,
Um,
I actually think it's
I
really
actually think it's really
courageous that she came
courageous
out with
that
that.
she
A lot of
came out
people
with
aren't willing
that. A
to
lot of
talk
people
about
aren't willing
that.
to talk about that.
Um, but it's something a lot
But
of
it's
us have
something a lot of
probably
us have
been
probably
through.
been through.
So I don't know. Props
So
to
I
her for
know
being
props
able
to
to
her
come
for
out and
being
talk
able to
about
come out
it
and talk
and
about it and
say we go through the same thing
say
that
we go through the
every.
same thing
But
that every. So Pam, let me ask you a question. Um, a lot of people talk about a lot of champions. Talk about a possibility of like the Invicta featherweight champion, or Julia Budd, or what do you think about those as champions? Do you think you pose like any threats to the champions of like the Invicta champion, or the Bellator champion? What are the threats you think you pose?
um,
Um,
I just say
I
I'm
just say I'm
better than
better than
them.
them.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't
I
know.
don't
I
know
don't know
what's
what
a better way to put it. I
I
just
just
think
think.
I don't know. I
I don't know.
probably work a
I
little
probably
bit.
work a little bit
Some of them do,
too,
and
and
I don't just sit
I
around
don't just
and
sit around
post
and
video
post video,
little 30-second
little
clips of myself
30-second
working
clips
out,
of myself
just working at the
working
gym.
working at the gym. Hmm. Yeah, I hear you, Pam. I hear you. Y'all hear Pam? She's ready to fight for a belt. She's ready. Do you think this fight Do you think this fight puts you a little closer to title contention?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
Okay. I
for
think
any title
for any
or
title or
it's right
it's right
right now I know that the
right now
Invicta
I know that
wait,
the Invicta
belt is vacant right now.
belt is
Megan
vacant right now.
vacated to
Being
go to the
vacated to go to the
and I
Yep.
don't know when
And
she's
I don't know
planning
when she's
on putting
planning
it back
on
on the
putting
table.
it back on the table. Say that. Say that last part one more time. You went out.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Um, I don't
I
know
don't know
when Shannon is
when
planning on
Shannon is
having
planning on
somebody
having
fight for that
somebody
title
fight for that
again.
title again. Okay. Okay. Would you be after this fight? Would you be open?
After
This fight might even be for this fight might even be for the belt. Like I don't even know because you can't tell us what it is. So this fight could even be for the belt. I don't know. I got fooled last time. Leah Lesson told me she had a fight coming up in the UFC and she couldn't tell me what it was and she was going on tough. So I've been fooled before, guys. So don't you can't if, when they can't tell you, don't listen to what they say.
liars.
Liars.
But we have to.
But we have to.
We have to or we
Yeah.
get in
We
trouble.
get in trouble. You're right. Exactly. Absolutely. 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 Well, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see. I'm gonna be checking all the websites, looking for Pam's next fight. Um, definitely gonna be tuned in for that. Well, Pam, uh, tell us one more time what's your training schedule like now, especially training for a fight.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
It's usually do
It's
cardio a
usually do
couple
cardio
times
a
a day.
couple times a day.
Usually do a
Usually do
session in the
a
morning and
session
in
in
the
the
afternoon.
morning and in the afternoon.
And then I
And then
do
I
jujitsu in the
do
morning
jujitsu
and
in
then
the morning and
at night.
at night.
Usually fit pads in there a
Usually
couple
put
of
pads in there a
times a
couple
week.
of weeks.
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place. Oh yeah. Well, Pam's working hard, guys, and so we just wanted to jump on, and I wanted to get some thoughts from Pam. I've been meaning to do this for a while, just been super busy, guys. But once again, Pam, I ain't gonna hold you for too long. Just wanted to get that quick segment in real quick, get those questions answered. um, when Pam fights for that belt, y'all, when she fights for this belt coming up, we're gonna get an interview with the new champion.
All right.
I'm just kidding. All right. I'm just kidding, Pam. We'll get you after your next fight.
That sounds good.
That sounds good. All right, Pam. You have a good one. Thank
All
you.
right.
And let me
Thank
get
you.
a sound bite right quick. Wait a minute. Let me get a sound bite. I want to hear this is Pam Bam Sorensen, and I am live with No Filter MMA.
All right. This is Pam Bam
All right,
Sorensen,
this
and
is
you are
Pam
live.
Bam Sorensen,
Wait,
and you
I
are
am
live.
live, or we are
Wait, I
live,
am
or
live, or
who's
we are
live?
live. You can say you can say either one. You can say we're live or I am live, whatever you want.
Okay. Try again.
Okay. Try again.
This is Pam.
This is
Oh.
Pam. No. This is awesome live. This is what happens when you're live, guys.
Oh yeah, and I'm
Oh
slightly
yeah,
retarded
slightly
sometimes.
retarded sometimes. Hit
All
us
right.
with it, Pam.
All right. This is Pam Sorenson live with no curve.
It's all right. It's okay.
We're live.
Say what?
We're just live.
We're just live. That's good enough. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, Pam. Until next time, we'll get you again.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oops.